G'day, g'day, welcome back. Well, we've had some terrible weather the last few weeks. Anyway, today's a beautiful day and I'm inspired to paint. I'm down at the beautiful Patonga today. It's looking pretty good. So there's a little bit of wind I noticed, but apart from that, perfect conditions to paint today. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to head up that mountain up there, and you can get some good views from the top of that mountain over that way. So we'll go over there. We'll just go and check out this pelican over here. So there's a taxi and a whole heap of workmen, and they're obviously going to an island or something to work for the day. You can see there's a whole group of people getting on this little boat taxi. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys the pelican here. Look at this fella. Ain't he beautiful? Billy! Billy! Yeah, so anyway, great day for painting. Got all my gear set up in the car. We'll head up that mountain up there, and let's go and do a good painting.
We're just having the car come around. So
Oh, good.
I just watched that little thing.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Oh, she goes up there.
Go around the bottom.
Oh,
No, I
yeah.
was just watching the little thing.
Yeah, no
come
worries.
around. No, I know. Yeah.
Oh, well. Ooh. I'll tell you what. Who needs a gym? Well, I'm halfway there. That's so far about a good 7-8 minute walk. I've got another 5 minutes or so, or a bit more to go up here, and get a good view over that way. So keep going, eh? I'll be getting this jumper off as soon as I get up there. Okay. Okay, so I'm at the location. I'm looking at something like this. I'll just give me a moment, I'll get set up and we'll work out what we're going to paint today. Okay, so I've got everything set up, ready to go, and I'm actually going to be painting from back over there, and I'm basically doing a silhouette look through the bush. But I'll just show you guys here. Watch I don't trip, otherwise it's so you'll know that. Yeah, so that's the Hawkesbury River up there, and that goes all the way up to Windsor and Richmond up that way, towards the Blue Mountains if you keep going. You got Batonga over here, little coastal fishing village and holiday destination, and you've got Barrenjoey over there, Palm Beach, the famous Palm Beach where they film Home and Away. So yeah, beautiful day, as I said, a bit windy, but you can't help that. But let's have a look at my composition. Just get over here. Okay, so there's my composition there, what I've got here. So basically this tree here, there's a whole heap of trees, but you use your artistic license, you don't put everything in, but I'll work it out as I go compositionally to get it right. So these trees here, these trees here will be in, this guy here will be in, and I'll work out the others as I go. And what I'm using here is just a simple palette today. I'm using burnt sienna, yellow ochre, scarlet lake, first time I've used that, alizarin crimson, viridian, cobalt blue, ultramarine blue, and titanium white. So yeah, happy painting. And we've only got a short moment because in about 3 hours or so there's another storm coming, they're saying. So let's get painting. Yeah, so what actually caught me with this subject is when I walked by, because I knew I was coming up here in the mountain to paint, but I didn't know exactly what I was going to, I had the right idea, the idea that I wanted to paint, but I didn't know exactly what I was going to paint. But what actually caught me was these two trees here. The colour of this tree, ain't that beautiful? I just love it. That's what caught me. And so basically, yeah, paint what you want to paint what inspires you, because nothing's better than painting what you really want to paint than painting something that you don't want to paint. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the sky colour. Get all the sky in first, and then I'm going to go me darks. I'm going to give myself 1 hour to do this. Yeah, because I've found that the best way to execute this without overworking it is give myself 1 hour. So 1 hour, get it done, get out of here. I'm going to go very dark with the top of the sky and lighten it as I come down. Okay, you can see there's a headland, bit of a headland on top of a mountain range over there. I'm going to pop that in. You can see here, so I've got my sky in place. What I do is I thin my sky with a pure gum turpentine to a house paint consistency, and I find that really good. It flows really good when you're doing skies. Just a little tip that I learnt from an Australian artist. So yeah, we'll get that top of that range in, then we'll get the darks in of the trees. I can see this weather going pear-shaped pretty quickly, so I really want to get this done. Okay, I've been going about 20-25 minutes or so. So yeah, I want to try and get it done in an hour, maximum 80, because I reckon another hour or so, who knows what this weather's going to bring. So just getting a wash in of the foreground here. Hopefully I'll get a little bit of light, so when I get my highlights in, it'd be good to have the actual natural light instead of guessing. I'll tell you what, when you get a few weeks of rain, you miss plein air painting, miss getting out. It actually gets a little bit depressing just staying indoors all the time. Okay, so I'm up to here. Might even put a tiny bit of cloud in, but I'll see after I do the trees and the foreground. I'll look at that. Might just put a tiny, just an impression of a bit of cloud. So yeah, we'll carry on. We'll get the dark of the trees in. Get all the trees in now. Another little tip is when I do the top of the trees, I have it more bluer. I add more ultramarine blue, and as I come down, I have it more warmer. Do you know when you look at a tree, it's always dark and warmer at the bottom. As you look up, it goes more bluer. So yeah, just a little tip to make it look a bit more realistic. Just be as loose as you can. Don't be scared to just have a go and get stuck into it and be loose. You got to remember, this is the Australian bush. It's not perfect. It's all loose. There's bracken, there's bark, there's rocks. It's wild. These two trees here are these two red ones that I was talking about before. I'm going to get them in now. I'm just going to experiment with the colour for them. I'm going to go, I'll use the actual, this corner here, that green, then I'll use the headland over in the distance. So I'll put a bit of yellow ochre, a little bit of scarlet lake. Mix that in. Yeah. Close to the mark already. A little bit more yellow ochre. I like to mix my colours and keep the harmony together. There we go. G'day.
Hi.
How you going?
Fine.
Good, thanks.
First person I've seen up here painting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks. I'm getting there.
Yeah. You in oils, are you?
Yeah. Oil paint, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where I'm at. So I like the look of that. Now I just got to do a little bit with this. It's a lot darker here than I've got this tree here than actually it is. So I will lighten that up a bit. So we'll get that done and we'll work on the foreground. So yeah, happy painting. So far, fingers crossed, no storm. Nice and loose. I'm just basically using a lighter tone of brown just to go around the tree and just make it a bit lighter. I'll just do some highlights on the edges of the tree. Okay, I've been painting for about 80 minutes now. I just got to do highlighted part here of the just the bark that's lit up from the sun on the ground there. Get that in, and a little bit of grass here and there, and we'll wrap it up. Basically, I've lost my sun, but I can see where the bark is, so I'll put it in as it was where it was before. Okay, it has started to rain. Took me about an hour and a half. I will have a look in the studio. Might change it a little bit, add a little bit more, or another tree in there. But anyway, there's the painting. Come up all right. I do like these ones here. I'll have another look at it, as I said, in the studio, see how that looks. So yeah, thanks for coming along. It's been a couple of weeks. Fingers crossed for some good weather, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya. Happy painting. Stay safe. Merry Christmas also. Okay, so I did finish the painting in the studio. I put the water in there, as you can see, and chucked the cloud in, and just refined the middle ground here a bit, and it turned out okay. So thanks for viewing, and I'll catch you in the next one.